As beautiful as Italy is, European restrictions due to COVID became a problem for you. After all, these memories come to you from January 2022, and Europe at that time was obsessed with masks, vaccine certificates, and COVID tests. That is why the port of Bari is for you an escape more than a tourist place. However, upon arrival, you could not help but touch all the paperwork that Italy requested to leave the country with the exploration of the city, its streets, churches, food, and traditions. The Cathedral of Bari, or San Savino, is one of the places that you could not miss, mainly because of the mummy of Colomba de Sens, a Christian virgin martyr lies there. She is said to have fled Spain at the age of 16 to go to Gaul to escape the persecution of the Emperor Aurelian. However, she was located and arrested. While she was in prison, one of the prison guards tried to rape her. A bear being used in a nearby amphitheater attacked the guard and rescued her. Nevertheless, she was later martyred in Meaux. Catholic hagiography tells that she was sentenced to die burned at the stake, but she resisted the flames, so she was beheaded in a nearby forest. Where she fell, her blood grew a stream. A chapel was built on her tomb, later followed by the Abbey of Sens. Other churches in France are also named after her. On your way out, you pass the Castello Svevo, or Swabian Castle, also known as Hohenstaufen Castle. It was built around 1132 for Norman King Roger II, but you do not have time to leisurely take it in. You must go to the port because you have been told that Albania, the place where you are going, is closed to tourists. All the information, as it was throughout the COVID stage, is inconsistent and open to interpretation and the whim of each government agent. The staff of many ferry companies tells you that it depends on Albania, others that it depends on Italy, and others that it depends on the nationality of the ferry company. After hours of sitting in the port looking for answers, you are more confused than ever. Some people say to check on one side, others to check on the other side. Finally, you go to the port police. Dealing with them gives you a headache. They have seen half the evil in the world that you have seen, and yet they treat you oppressively, believing you are ignorant due to their own ignorance. Finally, they understand you and conclude the same as the others, that they do not know and that you should take all the necessary measures to see if you can leave the country. It is normal, it does not bother you anymore. It is the Western European phenomenon. They always think that any problem you have is because you do not understand the rules. Anyway, you go out, drink some water, and try to ignore it. You will have to try to leave the country even though your contacts in Albania have told you that the country is open, and in Italy they tell you that it is closed. You try to relax by going to the unmissable place in Bari, the Church of St. Nicholas. Its beginning was based on stolen relics of St. Nicholas from the Mira sanctuary in what is now Turkey. The saint is known in the East as Nicholas of Myra, after the city where he was bishop, but in the west he is called Nicholas of Bari, because when the Muslims conquered Anatolia, what is now Turkey, a group of Christians secretly took the relics of the saint and brought them to the city of Bari. According to legend, the saint passed through Bari on his way to Rome and chose the city as the place in which he would be buried. In Bari, such admirable miracles were ascribed to him, by praying to him that his worship became popular throughout Europe. He is the patron saint of Russia, Greece, and Turkey. In Rome, already in the year 550, they had built a temple in his honor. His figure has given rise to the character of Santa Claus. In addition to the church, Bari is famous for the style of its city. Its narrow streets, its Mediterranean architecture, and the traditional dish of the city, which is orecchiette pasta with broccoli rabe, that is still prepared customarily. Your memories of Bari end in the experiences through the streets of the city. You do not want to remember the problems of cruising into Albania. You want to learn from the bad, but hold on to the good.